Why was this so important today, Colonel?
Because it's another step forward in reconciliation, a process that's very important to continue to work, to continue to improve conditions in Iraq.
I think one of the concerns of the locals, and I think the questions the Major was getting was, well, they're going to be released and then rearrested, and that goes to the issue of trust.
Well, what it comes down to is we've got a great relationship with the government of Iraq, principally the Iraqi security forces, who work side by side with us, and we coordinate this in a very detailed fashion as we go along, so that this is in fact a release ceremony. So what you see is a group of people that have been vetted from the coalition force and the Iraqi security force side of the house, so that we can ensure that we reunite them with their families and they move on with their lives from this point.
Why are we sure that they won't go back out and commit acts of terrorism?
Well, it comes down to the fact that we are certain that they're not going to, but people are people, and so they may, but we don't have any indication that that's going to happen. We have, since I've been here, had a less than 2% recidivism rate, those people that have gone back out and committed crime. These people have sworn an oath to support their community and their country. They've got guarantors, and their community came here to rally around them. It would be a very difficult thing for them to do, to go against those vows that they made to the people of their community and their families.
Do you think it's possible to overcome the bitterness that some of their families may feel towards Americans for arresting their loved ones, and then seeing them, you see these emotional reunions? Is it possible to get past that stage?
I think it's very possible. I've met people whose sons are detained, and they're actually very understanding when you work through the process of working to release them. The family members are very understanding in my view here, and I think that we can work around that detention and beyond that detention to once again reconcile, so that the people here can move on with their lives. That's what they want to do.
Colonel, your last deployment here was when?
2003 to 2004.
Do you feel better about the possibility of reconciliation now than you would have back then?
Oh, absolutely. Although comparing now to then is it's very difficult to compare the two times, because so much has happened since then. But I feel very optimistic about the progress here by every indicator, from the governance to the partnership we enjoy with the Iraqi security forces to the security that continues to improve each day. I'm very optimistic.